Hey guys, Oko here. Welcome back to our playthrough of Final Fantasy XVI. So we're gonna get right into things now, here at Leighton's Cleft in Dalmekian Republic, because we're heading towards here. This unknown area, so I guess I'll just, race through with our chocobo till we get to a new area. Because we have sort of seen a lot of this already. Yep, still not able to go down there for some reason yet. But maybe that'll change today. There's some more steel silk. Great. Yeah, the problem with Ambrosia is she's not very good at making sharp turns. When she starts running into a wall or something, it's kind of hard to turn her around. So here's the whole area where we were with those bad guys. Uh-oh. Wasn't this a dead end? Let me just take a look where we are. No, we're good. Go this way. Ugh. I have to go back for this. Sorry. There we are. Still silk. Oh god, these things. Yeah. Oh yes, okay, now I'm remembering where we are. Here we go. We could just jump right down. Didn't even mean to do that, but there we go. Let's head down and head towards this
infiltrating the Dominion.
Giant waterfall. I mean, here's the new area that we can explore.
No. His Radiance has lost one capital already. We can be sure Sylvester will do everything in his power to hold on to Twinside. His troops are well-trained and increasingly battle-hardened. But it's not as if we can wait for the siege to end.
Let's take a look here at this new area. Wow, so we could go down this way, the Republican Gate, but obviously we're not going to be able to do anything there, so we'll just head over. I remember seeing, I think, some of these areas in the trailers. It's kind of looking familiar now. Yeah, we should probably go on foot pretty soon here, but I'll just keep going here with our chocobo. Why not?
And they're all making for the crystalline Dominion.
Because they don't know how to live without the crystal's blessing.
A lot of steel silk hanging around here, it looks like, huh, folks? Alright. Should I get off? Let's just take a look here. We're getting close, so I will
You deserve a rest.
get off the chocobo here. Let's walk through these really amazing looking ruins. The Boklad markets. Here we have a new little area to discover.
This is where we're supposed to meet Goots, isn't it?
That's right. He said he'd wait for us here after replenishing his supplies. I dare say he'll have finished by now.
Goots. Let's look for Goots. What's up here?
Hurry, man. I must leave for the Dominion.
Bloody crimson caravan, scooping up all the best customers. Leave some for the rest of us.
Aha! There's a new warp point now.
Out of my sight, wretch.
Let's head over here.
Wonders from across the water. Come one, come all. Feast your eyes. Good sir, can I interest you in...
How much? For a measly crust of bread?
You won't find any cheaper. Not nowadays. But you're more than welcome to look.
The Empire's unlawful and illegitimate occupation of the Crystalline Dominion is still in effect. Only those whose business in Twinside has been officially approved by the Republican Army will be permitted to cross the border. All who seek entry are to form a line and ready their documents for inspection.
Looks like we aren't the only ones who are eager to leave.
And they're checking everyone.
Can't you make an
Not for the likes of you.
We won't get through without that pass. Let's go in and find Good, shall we? He must be around here somewhere.
Goots. Yeah, let's find him and see if we can maybe get some. Maybe we can get some counterfeit documents to allow us to pass. Here is the old lug. The big lug, I should say.
There you are.
Clive, I'm so sorry. Don't tell Nan, will you?
Slow down, Goots. Just tell us what happened.
It's me trader's pass. It's gone. We cannot ride the caravan without it. We won't even be able to get through the flipping checkpoint.
Do you remember when you last saw it?
It was in my pocket a minute ago. Then a bairn bumped into me and... Yeah. You don't think that they might have nicked it, do you?
It wouldn't surprise me. A busy market like this is prime territory for pickpockets.
So, to get the pass back, we need to find this child. Where would we even start?
I know where! I've got a pal in Boklad who might be able to help us. No one knows more about what goes on round here than she does.
Where do we find her?
She's the owner of the Crimson Caravans, up that way. Sign's got a red chocobo on it.
No time like the present.
You two go on ahead. I'm gonna check the rest of my stuff, make sure no one else is missing.
All right. We'll meet you there.
Yeah, I never thought that the voice of goats suited his body type. It just doesn't sound quite right to me, but... Anyway, let's take his advice and head up to this other red chocobo
Purses.
caravan.
Looking to hire a coach? It's 10 million for a two-birder to the Crystalline Dominion. Take it or leave it.
Oh, we're not here for that.
Then I bid you good day.
Oh, wait! Don't go, El! He's me mate.
As I live and breathe. Goots, what are you doing back in Boklad? I gather Lady Karen didn't send you. So what trouble have you got yourself into this time?
It's me trader's pass. It got stolen. By a little bairn.
Of all the... You're the size of a marble. Honestly. Ugh.
Goots told us that you know the markets well. Might you have an idea which little bairn could have done this?
We don't intend to punish them. We just need our pass back. Then we can be on our way.
I see. So neither of you has a trader's pass either. Not that anyone would take you for traders, but I suppose that's why you came to me, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I can't say for sure who took your pass, but I suspect I know why they did it. Let me explain. Ever since the Fist marched on the Dominion, The Republic has been clamping down on any commerce that might aid the Empire more than it does us. Which means traders' passes have gone from being merely a way of easing one's progress to being essential if one wishes to cross the border at all. And with demand outstripping supply, they've become a precious commodity, leading some to seek to acquire them by less than legitimate means.
So the children are stealing passes to sell on the black market.
Yes and no. Passes are inscribed with the names of their owners, and yet none of the victims' names have appeared on the register of those passing through the checkpoint.
Which means?
That someone is doctoring the stolen passes. The same someone who is encouraging the children to steal them. And the same someone who has Goots' pass, no doubt. Whoever they are, they're ruining the livelihoods of honest merchants, which is why we've decided to take a stand. Will you stand with us?
Yes.
Your pass back. And we want to ensure that no more are stolen. Catch whoever's behind it all, and 2 birds shall be slain with a single stone.
Is there any other way of getting to the Crystalline Dominion Goods?
They won't let you in if you're not with the caravan. It's that, I don't know, try swimming across the strait. But the guards will definitely spot you if you try and do that. Like, we don't want to get spotted, right?
So either we find the people who took the pass, or give up all hope of entering the Dominion.
All right. We'll help.
Thank you kindly. But I don't know your name. Eloise at your service.
Clive.
A pleasure doing business with you, Clive.
So we obtained a seal from her, a crimson collar.
The proprietor of the furniture makers by the coach stop is spearheading the search. Wear that, and he will know you for a friend. I suggest that you speak with him first.
The furniture makers. Understood.
So we have a new objective in our main quest. Surprised there aren't any other quests in this area, but there probably will be eventually. Oh boy. Alright, so let's just continue on with this then, I guess. Let's speak with the furniture maker up here.
Come on, come on!
Jug of snake spit for the road?
The caravan stops next to the checkpoint.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twin.
Went past it. Yeah, there's a long history of caravans and... Oh, he's right here. Caravans and bazaars in Final Fantasy games.
Are you the furniture
That's for
maker?
sure.
Looking for something in particular? Ah, Eloise collared you too, eh? Then I expect you want to know more.
She told me you were leading the hunt for the pickpockets. What have you learned?
For one, that they're targeting the traders carrying the biggest packs. Harder to watch your back, see? And less chance of the mark giving chase if they're spotted. Not that they'd be likely to catch them. Those imps know every inch of this warren like the backs of their hands.
Their eyes must have lit up when they saw Goots.
The fishmonger round by the gate's been trying to track down the children involved. You should go and have a word with her.
Thank you. We will.
Alright. So she's... over here, it looks like.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
You should come with me to the Dominion.
Fish for sale! Fresh sorted and smoked! Can I interest you? Ah, sorry. Message from Eloise, is it?
She's asked me to help her. To help you find the pickpockets.
Is that so? Suppose I better tell you what I know, then. For one, this isn't a family operation. All the traders say the children who stole their passes were dirty, dressed in rags. Street urchins, by the sound of it. We get a lot around here.
Orphans from the wars.
A few, perhaps. You saw the refugees gathered by the entranceway? They're all looking for a new start in the Dominion and beyond. Some of them take it as an opportunity to rid themselves of unwanted baggage.
The shame of it.
Whoever's behind this would have to have made themselves known to the children at some point.
And so should we.
You should start with the children around here, then. I doubt they're the ones involved, but they might have heard something.
It's worth a try.
All right, then. Questioning children. How hard can that be?
So, where are we gonna find some children, huh?
Life will be different then.
Come, taste my peaches!
Here's one.
Excuse me. Do you mind if I ask you something?
Can't stop you.
I was just wondering if anyone has asked you to do anything out of the ordinary recently.
Anything you grown-ups ever ask us to do is shut up and go away. So guess what I'm about to tell you to do?
Sorry. I'll leave you alone.
Moody. Can't be a very pleasant life living here. Here's another child. A brusque boy.
Do you have a moment?
What do you want?
What I want is to know who's asking children like you to pick pockets.
I don't know. Nobody's asked me. What's picking pockets? Do you get paid for it?
No, you get in trouble for it. So if they come calling, you know what to tell them.
He's lying. He knows.
The caravan stops next to the check.
He knows what pickpocketing is. Anxious girl.
Excuse me?
What do you want? I don't have any money.
It's all right. We're not going to hurt you. We just want to talk.
What about?
We've heard that some very bad people are making children like you steal from travelers. We need to know who's behind it so we can stop them.
I don't know much about it, really. But my friend, Honza, he said he got a job doing something dangerous.
Sounds promising.
We need to find him and ask.
Do you know where your friend might be?
He's usually by the tents outside town.
Thank you. You've been very helpful.
The tents outside town. All right.
Come on!
That's pretty far.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
I wonder what else there is to do around here. Hopefully some...
She must have been the refugee camp.
Hopefully some quests and stuff open up around here, and monster hunts and whatnot. Here we go. Here's a group of kids.
That big fat donkey was easy pickings. He wouldn't have noticed if we'd robbed his boots off him.
Yeah. Wish we hadn't handed over the pass, though. Could use one of those things to get out of this dump.
Chance would be a fine thing. The moment they found out, they'd string us up by our guts.
Would they now? Perhaps you'd like to introduce us to these charming characters.
Shit, we're in trouble now.
What do we do?
You two get caught if you want. I'm off.
Hunter!
Oh, no, you don't. Grab him.
So that was Hunter.
Clive?
Jill, you watch these two. I'm going after him.
All right.
You let him go.
He can't have gone far. I need to find him before his employers do. Did you see a boy run past? He stole something from a friend of mine.
There was a boy ran back there towards the Chocobo pen, but...
Thank you.
What was the point of that? Why'd we have to talk to him? Why couldn't they... Ugh, that was weird. What's this? Oh, a well. Water well.
Shit. Cornered.
It's all right, Hansa. I'm not going to hurt you. I just want to ask you some questions.
Fine. Not like I've got a choice.
I'm looking for the people who are making you steal for them. Who are they?
Called themselves the Carstones. They said they'd give me a good gill if I did what they told me. I knew they were bad, but bread doesn't come for free. Didn't come at all half the time, before I started buzzing for them. You know, if I didn't do it, they'd just pick on someone else. Someone they could push around easier.
Hansa.
You found him then?
Jill. Where are the other two?
Eloise is watching over them. She sent Goots and I to look for you.
You're... him!
I haven't got your pass anymore, if that's what you're after. I gave it to the Carstones. Whatever you do to me, I can't get it back. Not that I go against them anyway. If it weren't for their gill, me and my mates would have starved.
Cowards. You will not force another child to do your bidding.
Wait, we're not...
Don't hurt him.
You're making a mistake. We're on the same side.
Like hell we are. That brooch. Where did you get it?
Master Theo?
Goots. What are you doing with these people? Unless you're the ones my sister was talking about.
Your sister? Eloise didn't tell us she had a brother.
And why would she? I'm just her back and a blade. Theodore, at your service. Sorry about before.
Theodore, what do you know of the Cast Stones?
Vultures who have made Boklad their hunting ground. They prey on the desperate, stealing from those with gil and bullying those without it into joining their flock. I'd been looking into their activities in hope of sparing the refugees any further hardship. But it seems they've already stooped even lower than I'd feared. Hansa's a good lad. Don't blame him for what they've made him do. If he and his friends hadn't agreed to work for the Stones, some other poor souls would have. On pain of death, most likely. Clive, was it? And my sisters asked you to help put an end to the pickpocketing. Then we all want the same thing.
So, what's the plan?
What else? We find the Carstones, and we crush them. You get your trader's pass back, and I make Boklad a safe place again.
All right then.
All right then. Hansa, where are they camped? Don't worry. They'll never know you told us.
Couldn't if I wanted to. They always come to town to collect the passes. Meet us outside the gate. I tried following them once, but they spotted me halfway down the trail. Said they'd string me up.
We'll try it this time. Which way were they going?
Back down the road towards Lateney's Cleft.
To Lateney's Cleft, then.
Lateney's Cleft is to the south, past the camp.
All right, thanks for the tip. So that's where we're heading next, Lateney's Cleft. Oops. I didn't actually want to go to the world map. I wanted to go to this map. So I'm still just kind of checking to see if there's any quests, but there is not. So we're just going to leave. So I'm just going to leave town and we'll just hop on our chocobo the first chance we get. Although we're not that far from it, actually. It looks like. It's not going to take long to get there, so maybe I'll just stay on foot. Let's go over here and get this item. Let's see if it's some more steel silk. Oh, it's gone. We entered a cutscene. Or something. Yeah, well, I guess this is the quest.
That's the one who's been sticking his nose in
The
our
cast stone. Yeah, they're just hanging out here in the desert. Time for some action. Take that to the face. Is that it?
I doubt.
Oh, we got our Theos with us too. I didn't even notice that. Oh, we didn't get our item over here. Let's pick it up. Magic ash. Well, that would have been my second guess. After steel silk. There's some more guys over here. Let's go beat them up. Some nasty wizards in this group, so we'll have to go after them first.
We got company. That's the luck.
Alright, that one's done. That's pretty much all the wizards, I think. I think there's only 2 of them. Alright, we got a whole bunch of them there. That was awesome. That was the best time to use that spell.
More foot soldiers.
That cyclone spell with the phoenix. It's awesome. Well, looks like they're leading us back up here. Sharp fangs. What else? More bullies up here at this camp.
Not a bad haul today, eh?
Aye. Some of our new recruits are natural-born ne'er-do-wells.
Especially the little ones. That Hans has got nimble fingers, all right.
It'll be a shame when they chop them off. But till then, let's make the most of it.
Scum. The leaders of the cast stones, I take it.
They don't deserve any mercy, Clive.
I wasn't planning on showing them any.
We're ready when you are, Theodore.
Oh, I'm ready.
I'm ready. So let's go after this big one first, I guess. He's coming right at us, so let's do it. He got me. Darn it. Aha, I missed. He missed me. Cast stone. Alright, he's done. I guess the other guys I didn't even have to worry about. Our teammates took care of them. Where's Torgal?
And they say crime doesn't pay. Gold chains, Rings, purses. And traders' passes. Dozens of them.
Have the names been changed?
Not yet. I recognize some of them. No doubt Goots's is somewhere among them. Now I just need to sort through it all and return everything to the people it was taken from.
We should go and give Eloise the good news. Can we leave things here in your hands, Theodore?
Of course. Oh, and, be sure to tell her of the part I played, won't you?
We'll be glad.
So now we are going to, I guess, be heading back to town, most likely. Mm-hmm. Where are we going? Oh, right here. Right in front of us. There she is.
Ah, Clive. How goes the hunt? My brother isn't getting in your way, I trust?
Quite the opposite.
So it was the cast stones who were behind it all. Theo told me he'd been on their trail. And their demise solves 3 problems at a stroke. That of the pickpockets, the bandits pulling their strings, and the passes they were stealing. I only hope yours is among the items you recovered. Only time and Theo's return will tell. Speaking of whom, welcome home, dear brother.
You are too kind, Eloise. Here, Clive. Goots's pass. Ask him to keep a closer eye on it from now on, would you?
I will. Thank you.
El, I've asked our boys to carry the rest of the goods back. Can I count on your help in sorting through it all?
Of course. I'll make some space in the storeroom. I expect you'll soon be on your way then. But it wouldn't do to leave without introducing yourself properly. Would it now? Sid. Don't look so shocked. We're on the same side.
I don't understand.
As you now know all too well, we at the Crimson Caravans are always happy to help those in need. For a small fee, we will move anything that needs moving. Be that goods to market, or bearers away from it.
I was the first my sister helped escape. If it wasn't for her, I'd have been branded as a boy.
I had no idea.
It just so happens that we are seeking to expand our operation. And who better to join forces with than the leader in the field? Wouldn't you agree, Theo?
I would. It seems our purpose is the same in more ways than one. So what would you say to working together again?
It would be our pleasure.
And our honor.
The honor is ours.
Here, Clive. This is for you.
Now we got the Crimson Compass from Theodore.
El has friends in high places, while I have associates in, lower ones. That mark is proof that you're a friend to us both.
I shall bear it with pride.
Well, all that remains is to wish you a safe onward journey. Goots's pass should secure you a place on the caravan, but if you encounter any difficulties, we would be delighted to provide you with a coach of our own. For a discounted price, of course. Say, 9 million?
We'll try the caravan.
So we got our trader's pass.
Let's get this back to Goots.
Goots is right over there. This way. Oh, now there's quests. Aha! Alright, well, before we go to Goots then, let's take care of the quests. Let's see how many there are here. There's 3, alright. Start with this one right here.
That well-notched steel and impressive physique. I have need of a sword for hire, and yours looks to be a weapon well worth the coin. Might you be convinced to offer me the use of those formidable arms?
How exactly do you intend to use them?
Well, being something of a scholar of Zemeckis history, I wish to investigate the ruins near the city. And I require a rugged companion, lest I find myself waylaid by ne'er-do-wells or the beasts sent to roam the area. Should you accept, you will not only earn yourself material wealth, but partake of the true treasure that awaits us there. The rich and storied history of Zemeckis. Well, will you ever party to a finer proposition?
Sure. Let's do it.
My arms are yours.
Wonderful. Then come. We must away.
But where are we going?
We must away.
Along the old Zemeckis Road. And from there, onward to discovery. Quickly. There is not a moment to lose.
Wait. Good luck with your ne'er-do-wells. I better make sure.
So we can probably just follow after him. But there's another one right here.
I see you've been of some assistance to Eloise. Perhaps you can extend me the same kindness?
Sure.
Perhaps. What would I be doing?
Finding someone. You see, I've been having trouble with thieves, and despite the many pains I've taken, I can't stop them from rummaging through my packs. I was griping about my lot to a friend of mine a few days back, and he offered to track the culprits down. Now, Joseph's a sellsword, and a good one at that. But he's been gone days, and I'm beginning to fear the worst.
Any idea where his search for the thieves might have taken him?
The old Zemeckis Road, perhaps? He doubted they would be fool enough to linger here in Boklad. Joseph's lived a hard life. Made him grey long before his time. I just pray he hasn't been killed over a few sacks of grain.
Can't imagine there are too many grey-haired sellswords around. Hopefully someone will have seen him.
Alright, and let's just activate that third one, because why not? Can we get through from here, though?
I must leave for the Dominion.
Bloody crimson caravans.
It's up here, at this nicer place, this nicer building. What do we have here?
I just need to see about getting the word. I want to know right away. Bad news.
Good, actually. Something worth celebrating for a change. Only trouble is, the serving girl's still new to the job, so I can't leave her while I go and invite those I'd like to celebrate with.
What exactly are you celebrating, if you don't mind me asking?
I've come by a particularly fine bottle of red. A Gotan 66, no less. Gotan Rouge is the only good thing to have ever come out of the Empire. And most wouldn't part with a 66 if you held a knife to their throats.
So I've heard.
Oh, so you know of it then? Clearly you're a gentleman of taste. A gentleman who might sympathize with my predicament, perhaps? Would you pass the good news to a few friends of mine? I'll give you a little something for your time, of course.
Sure.
Sounds simple enough.
So you'll do it? Marvelous. Thank you. You won't need to go far. All 3 of them should be right here in the market. There's Aldrich the porter, Milan the butcher, and Bullock, a guard over at the north gate. 3 of the finest fellows in Boklad, if you ask me. Tell them to come to the tavern when they finish for the day. Stop by again when you let them know, and I'll give you your little something.
I'll be right back.
Alright, I guess we'll take care of that one really quickly right now. Whoa, look at all the green markers on the screen right now. Holy smokes.
I hear the brothers found another victim.
It's a dead end.
Believe it. I believe it.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4.
carry your goods.
Mm-hmm. This is tough. Finding all these people. Oh, here we are. So here's the first one.
I've been asked to find Aldrich, the porter. I don't suppose that's you, is it?
That's me right enough. You need something delivered?
The innkeeper sent me. He said there's a cup of Gotown 66 with your name on it when you're done for the day.
A 66? Bugger me. If he's just got hold of it now, it must have been in the crates he had me carry down from Sambrek.
From the Empire to Boklad. You must be a braver man than most. That's a treacherous route at the best of times.
Such is the porter's lot. There's not a patch of storm these feet haven't traipsed across. It's Oriflamme one day, then off to Canva the next. The farther you're willing to go, the fatter the purse. Which is why there's no shortage of competition for some of the longer routes. I'd say I've done enough for today to earn myself a cup of something tasty. Thanks for letting me know.
Alright, then I want to actually head north and take care of those ones before we head south, where the other quests are going to be. So let's just go up here and take care of these two guys up here.
Peaches and pears.
Alright, so here's one of the guys, the furniture
He's
maker.
told me the good news. Thanks for clearing.
Oh, that's not the one. No, not him.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
This guy by the gate is one of them. Here we go.
The Empire's your enemy, not us.
I'm looking for Bolek. I was told he'd be guarding the gate.
Well, you found him. You're not here to enlist, I take it?
The innkeeper sent me. He's just taken delivery of a rare vintage, a Gotown 66. He thought you might like a cup.
I've never said no to a goat hand. I'm not about to start now. Thanks for letting me know.
You must be a busy man.
The market would be flooded with refugees if we weren't here to stem the flow. Oh, my heart goes out to them, all right, but we've got our orders. No papers, no passage. Plenty try to slip past us nonetheless. And every now and then, one of them's foolish enough to try and force their way through. And when they do, well, things can get nasty. You know what? That wine's sounding better by the moment.
So I know there's another one around here somewhere, but I seem to have ran past him, or he's on this side. No? Oh, there! I did run past him. This guy. The butcher.
The butcher.
That's me. What can I do for you?
The innkeeper's just had a special delivery. He thought you might like to join him for a cup of wine after you pack up for the day.
He knows me only too well. And I've got a ham here that will go handsomely with a nice drop.
Wine and ham to spare. Boklad clearly isn't suffering then.
Comes with being the place everyone has to pass through to get to everywhere else. Those who travel the Crystal Road bring all manner of goods with them. We get meat from Sanbrek, herbs from Rosaria. Why, sometimes we even see curiosities from across the Narrow. My old man knew what he was about when he set up shop here all those years ago. Anyway, thanks for the good news. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll shut up shop early. Wouldn't want to keep our friend waiting.
God, these all guys all love their wine. It's amazing.
Keeper might spare a cup of that wine.
Alright, well, we basically talked to his 3 customers, so we can report back to him, and then I want to take care of the 2 quests outside of town.
Peaches and pears.
So I'm basically going to leave now.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
But I guess we'll just report in since we're done.
Hurry, man. I must leave for the night.
Where is it? I keep... Oh, boy. Oh. That was kind of handy. Right, it was the nice place.
spoke to your friends. They'll be along soon.
That's fantastic news. Thank you kindly. It's been a while since we all sat down together. And the way I see it, that wine is as much theirs as it is my own.
How so?
Well, I wouldn't be serving anything but slops without Aldrich to go and fetch the good stuff for me. And then there's Milan, who always sends customers my way. And Bolek, an even-handed keeper of the peace, if ever there was one. Those three are the backbone of Boklad. Lose any one of them, and the market would soon fall apart. And without the market, I wouldn't have a single customer. I'd say that's worth a bottle of 66, wouldn't you?
And more besides.
Everyone needs a shoulder to lean on. Be they world-weary innkeepers or brooding swordsmen. Right. I'd better prepare for my guest's arrival.
I hear you had me carrying a bottle of Gotan 66. If I'd have known, I would have sold the thing and lived like a lord. I'll settle for a cup, though, if you're in a sharing mood.
A Gotan 60 bloody 6. Just as well I had something special of my own set aside. A bottle between the four of us might not be enough to drown our sorrows, but it can't hurt.
Here they are, the three pillars of Boklad. Sit yourselves down, gentlemen. The woes of the world may be monstrous in many, but there's nothing like a few good friends to keep the misery at bay.
Never a truer word spoken.
Wow, what a good spread. Meat, wine, cheese, bread, yum. Good times. I'd say the only thing that's missing from that spread is some pickles. Okay, so now we're going to leave town. We're going to go outside of town and take care of those two quests, which we're leading out that way. And then when we're done that, we'll come back and talk to goats.
That's that then.
So here's the fella that wants us to help him. Oh, no, it's not. This is a woman.
What do you want? I've no coin on me.
Just information. Has a sellsword passed through here? Grey hair.
Now you mention it, there was a young man with salt in his mane sneaking around out there a while back.
Which way did he go?
How am I supposed to know? Buggered off down the road, I expect. Now why don't you do the same and leave me be?
Wow. I thought this was actually the guy that we were heading towards, because I thought that was the guy that wanted our help currying something. But he must be out here somewhere. Well, it looks like someone's being harassed here, so let's take care of this. This is the guy! Yeah, this is the guy that's being picked on. Ne'er-do-well. Toast.
Are you hurt?
Happily not, good sir. Thanks to your timely intervention. More importantly, we have arrived. Now, feast your eyes upon the marvel before us. Ruins, a relic of the fallen civilization. A sight so common that man is oft blinded to its wonder. Colossal vessels, dashed from the very heavens. Airships, we call them, with very little thought to what wonders such a word might describe. Oblige me if you would. Does anything strike you as peculiar about this particular specimen? Though we ourselves find fallen ruins to be nigh indestructible, whatever gouged the final sin from the rock cleaved clean through the structure you see before you. A tantalizing mystery, no doubt. But merely one of countless enigmas in which Zemeckis history is steeped. Come, good sir. Our expedition continues, and we still have much to learn.
Learn a little bit about the world. You know, I was wondering about these ruins and everything. I didn't know they were all airships. They did seem like more advanced technology than we currently have, which was kind of like interesting that they were ruins. And yet seemed like higher technologies, so I was kind of like wondering about that, but now he said that there are airships that have fallen. It's kind of different. So what's this? Who's this? Refugee. What?
We don't want any trouble.
Neither do I. I'm looking for someone. A grey-haired mercenary.
Well, we haven't seen him.
Yes, we have. We saw him climbing up the rocks. Those ones, over there.
Maybe he found his thieves.
Mum won't let me near them. She said there's goblins up there, and that they eat little boys for dinner.
Shush now. You've said quite enough already.
I only told him what you said.
I'd listen to your mother if I were you.
Let's see if we can find them. Up this way, you say?
Did Joseph's thieves really lug their stolen
Ooh.
all the way out here?
Ooh! Ancient sword? What is that? Where's our equipment? Oh yeah, here. Ancient sword. Well, it's not better than the Excalibur, but that's cool. Wonder if we could maybe use that and upgrade it somehow. What do we have here? A little cave, huh? Let's go inside. Cool. This is a cool little area. Oh, they are goblins. His mom was right. We're gonna die now.
Found our thieves. They don't look happy to see me.
Goblin Prince. That's it? We only had to fight the one. It was just an audience. There's the rest of them. That's interesting. Goblin coin.
Let's get this over with.
Stop! Don't kill him, he's just protecting his home.
Who's this?
Joseph. So the boy was right.
Joseph?
I don't know you.
Your porter friend sent me to find you. She was worried you might have got yourself killed.
Have I been gone that long? It wasn't hard finding the thieves. The problem was knowing what to do with them when I did.
I take it things are more complicated than they appear.
I'd all but ruled out bandits before I even left the market. You know why that is? Because our thieves had no interest in gold or gems, or anything they couldn't eat for that matter. Add to that the rumors of goblins in the area, and the mystery practically solved itself. I soon found their cozy little homestead, and all the missing food. I launched myself at them, full of righteous fury, but their leader was the only one who moved to meet me. The others, they huddled around that food, ready to die protecting it. They stole because it was that or starvation. And I've been there myself, back when times were hard.
So you spared them. And earned their trust into the bargain by the look of it.
These goblins aren't native to the area. They don't know how to survive such barren lands, so I've been teaching them. And once they've learned to hunt and forage, they won't be fool enough to risk their necks in Boklad.
I'm impressed. I didn't know goblins could be reasoned with.
Do me a favor. Let the porter know I'm safe. I'll head back to the market once my work here is done. Oh, and don't mention the goblins. I don't want people coming here brandishing pitchforks. Not now this lot have sworn off thieving.
Your secret's safe with me.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Alright, I guess we just gotta speak to Kaveta when we return back to town next time. Yes, I remember there was a thing here. Let's see what this is. Desert roses. More goblins. Well, these are bad goblins, though.
Too slow.
Take care of that one really quickly. And this one. This guy gets himself into a lot of problems.
You're going to get yourself killed.
Oh, that would not do. That would not do at all. Not when such majesty stretches out before us. Behold, the final sin in all its glory. As Moss tells us, a battle was fought here in ancient times. A battle of such ferocity that it tore a great crater in the very land upon which it was waged. In reaching for their holy sanctum, did man enrage the gods, and great was the vengeance that was rained down upon him. Alas, the full truth of the matter is lost to time, though I live in hope that I might see it discovered. But we must not dwell upon such things. There is more yet to see. Onward! History awaits!
Onward. Oh, he's not done yet. He's got more to tell us. All right. Let's follow him. Where did he go? Come on, Clive, let's go. Where is he? He's over here. This way. Follow Jacquem. Yep, there's some ruins over here. I was wondering about this area as well, actually. Oh boy.
Oh, no.
Get that magic dash. Alright, now let's take care of these guys. Ah, he got me there. Aha! That one I avoided. Oh, I keep screwing up those Titan moves. This guy looks so neat, though, huh? Just love the way he's designed. How he looks like the ruins. It's so cool. Alright, let's hear another lesson, I guess.
It would seem so. Once more I am in your debt. And once more you impress me with your prowess. These were no ordinary foes, but ones we in the field call echoes. Though Moss the Chronicler concurs with the legends in attributing the fall of Zemeckis to a wrath wrought upon mankind by the gods, he offers little in the way of explanation. Could the ruins we see before us here, in all their elaborate beauty, perhaps suggest an answer? Could the construction of such miraculous edifices have been considered an encroachment upon the province of the divine? Alas, all is mere speculation. One day, perhaps, I will learn the truth.
Not if you keep running headfirst into trouble.
That's
You
for
are
sure.
right, of course. And not only have you plucked me repeatedly from the jaws of death, you have proven yourself a willing audience to my ramblings.
Glad to help, but didn't you say you came here to investigate something?
I fear I may have rather overstated the case on that front. In truth, a captive ear was all I really desired. You see, even my fellow scholars have grown somewhat weary of my musings of late. And so I came upon the idea of purchasing a companion. A captive audience, if you will.
That's what this was all about.
I am afraid so. And now, my good man, it is high time we returned whence we came.
Fine. Just don't go running off this time.
And so ends a delightful day. Here, your reward for humoring my selfish whims, plus a little extra for the trouble I have put you to.
Breath of the Earth. Upheaval. Alright, well, it was nice of him to give us a free warp back to town. Let's report in with Kaveta.
Joseph's fine. He'll be back once he's tied up a few loose ends.
That's a weight off my shoulders.
He certainly knows his business. You found your thieves all right. And I dare say they won't be coming back.
A good man to have around, that Joseph. And if he says there'll be no more thieving, that's good enough for me. Thank you for putting my mind at ease. Here, for your troubles.
What'd she give us? Well, that was very generous. She gave us some stuff. Alright, well, I guess we're going to be just going to talk to Goots now. I didn't look down here for any new quests, but doesn't look like there is any. Alright, let's get going with the main quest. That might be about it for this episode. I don't know. Let's just talk to Goots then and just see where we're going next. And I think that we'll probably put an end to this, because that's probably long enough. We got a lot done here. We took care of a whole bunch of quests. And
Jug of snake spit for the road. The caravan stops.
Juicy pears!
we did a bunch of other things around town as well. What's this stuff? Oh. Metal tableware. Alright, where is that big glug? Where is he? We went past him, apparently. What? We actually ran right past him. I did not see him. That's amazing. How could I miss him? He's huge.
Try not to lose it again.
Me pass! You found it! Oh, thank you so much.
Oh, it's a terrible
Come
voice.
back without it. I'll have to say thanks to Elle and Theo too.
So should you, Hansa. You and your friends don't have to steal anymore. If anyone threatens you again, you know who to turn to.
We do. And we already have. Miss L's given us a job shifting the chocobo shit out the stables. It's hard work, and the pay isn't half what we got from the Stones. But if we stick at it, we'll keep ourselves fit.
You stick at it then.
And Goots, I'm sorry for stealing your pass.
That's all right. I've got it back now. And all's well that ends well, eh?
You said you're trained to be a blacksmith, right? Well, I'm gonna be your first customer. I'm gonna save up all my gil and get you to make me a massive sword.
I'll do me best.
Till then, eh?
All right. We have a place on the wagon. Remember, Goots, we're mercenaries. You hired us to protect you.
Mercenaries.
And you remember the plan? You're to ride all the way to Twinside. Jill and I will go with you as far as the outskirts, then find our own way in.
I'll buy that stuff I need.
Right. And we'll scout out the Imperial's defenses.
There's a square with a big bell tower right in the middle of town. If you get lost, or out goes wrong, we can meet up there.
Right. Let's go.
I see. And you're quite certain your father has no knowledge of Ultima?
I am. I have no difficulty believing a sinister force has come to exert an influence on Sambrek. But be that as it may, it is yet to claim my father. For better or worse, his radiance speaks his own mind.
Then the fiend works from the shadows.
I confess, when first you told me of this fiend, I had my doubts, and more than a few at that. A beast that labors to plunge Valisthea into turmoil, all in pursuit of your brother. But that wound is proof enough that evil is afoot.
Then I have your answer, Your Highness. You will join me in my fight.
I cannot. Not yet.
Your Highness, please.
As you are aware, the Dhalmekian army is at our gates. They have lost their mother crystal, and with it all hope of a negotiated withdrawal. It is but a matter of time before they invade. If Bahamut is not here to meet them, my people will be slaughtered.
Though not by Hugo Kupka, thanks to Ultima's machinations. I know the fate of your people weighs heavy on your conscience, but if we do not put an end to Ultima's plans, they shall face a far darker fate. The chaos he would wreak would sweep all of Valisthea into the abyss. The lives of every man, woman, and child in the Twins are at stake.
I believe what you say, Phoenix. But I have duties of my own, and I must discharge them. Come what may. What do you know of my blood?
I know that it is wholly unworthy of the highest offices of state, which rightly belong to those of purer breeding. Alas. Your bloodline runs through the Oriflamme gutter, from a whore who weighed her child's worth in gil.
Have you threatened my father?
Of course not. I merely whispered in his ear. that his mongrel son is plotting a rebellion.
What?
Sylvester listens to the words of his astrologers. And they have ears too.
You have been feeding them your lies.
Should you remain loyal to Emperor Olivier, his radiance may yet crown your head with laurel, and not with tar.
Fork-tongued witch!
In consideration of your long years of service to the Empire, I shall forgive this uncharacteristic rudeness. Now hurry and make ready, Your Imperial Highness. Emperor Olivier expects much of you, Dion. Or should I say, of Bahamut. May your fire reduce his enemies to ash. Till all of Valisthea bows to its rightful ruler.
Oh, she did that on purpose, that bitch.
There is another darkness that has taken hold of Sanbreque. And until its grip is released, the flames of war shall spread ever wider, just as Ultima wishes.
Forgive me. My family has caused you much grief.
You are not her keeper, Phoenix. This is a matter for the Imperial household now, and as a member of that household, it falls to me to resolve it. At such time as that is done, what strength I have shall be yours.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Let us take to the skies together. Bring a new dawn to Valisthea.
I should like nothing more.
Terence.
My prince.
Tell me true. Do you believe what I'm about to do is wrong?
We dragoons have but one leader, Your Highness. And we shall follow him unto the very end.
Thank you. This is my decree. For their crimes against the crown, the traitorous Annabella and her usurping son shall be put to death, and the Empire restored.
Wow, that was pretty big words. Well, I guess there's nothing left to do but to click on this and start things. I'm actually going to end things right here, I think. I'm not even going to click on this, because last time I clicked on it, then there was just going to be... It just ended up being a lot more story and cutscenes. There's a lot of cutscenes in this game. So I don't normally end things on the map screen, but I think that I'm actually going to do that today. So we can't even go back to the hideout. Alright, so that's where we're going to end things. So thank you all for watching today's video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel by clicking below. I'm Oko, and I'll see you guys all on the next episode of our playthrough of Final Fantasy XVI, where we're going to be heading deep into the Crystalline Dominion on the next episode. Thank you all for watching. Have a great day. Bye for now.